Hey there, adventurers! Today we are back at Magic Kingdom, and they have finally set up all of their fall decorations in Main Street and in the park. So today we're going to go ahead, check out decorations, ride some rides, and have a fun day. So let's go ahead and have a great day adventure. Once we first enter, there is the train station with all sorts of fall decorations with banners, and then there's also bats on the flower beds, along with some spiders. Woo! And of course, for fall, there is Mickey pumpkins on all of the lampposts and throughout Main Street, USA, with a wreath. I haven't seen anything yet, but are there any decorations? Yes, there is. There is not only Mickey pumpkins, there's also these scarecrows here. There's one dressed as a mayor, mayor's wife, band leader, Main Street confectionery worker, along with the baker. Oh my goodness. There's even a Casey's Corner scarecrow and a Main Street Emporium scarecrow too. There's also pumpkins in the flower bed, and in the center there is jack-o'-lanterns where you can take a photo in front of them with the castle in the background. So now, since we covered the center of Main Street USA, I think it's now time we check out the rest of the decorations here. First, at City Hall, there is banners and garland for fall, along with 5 pumpkins. I love the pumpkins so far. Let's find some more. There's even garland nearby the entrance, along with Chamber of Commerce. There is more banners, along with some more pumpkins. There are these 2 happy pumpkins that are smiling on the left side of Main Street. And then there's also the firehouse, where we can see some pumpkins themed to the firehouse, especially with one bathroom sign and some themed to 101 Dalmatians. There's also the Main Street Transportation Trolley with their garland on top. There's even 4 Dapper Dan Halloween pumpkins on top of the barbershop. In the windows of the Emporium and throughout Main Street, there's going to be some more pumpkins, especially with some incredible ones where they're all either excited or spooked, especially since the same can be applied to the Emporium pumpkins here. There's also the Main Street USA train station with some more banners. There's even 2 other happy pumpkins along the right side. There's also tons of garland and banners on Town Square Theater. Same can be said with the confectionery and the popcorn area. More importantly, there's some more pumpkins. I love the one on the right. Look at that. This is so happy. There is 4 of these pumpkins, where it looks like they're more scared than happy. So now, when it comes to all the pumpkins here in Main Street USA, I think it is now time we check out all of them. But instead of me just talking, here is a quick montage of all the pumpkins that you can find in Main Street, from the Casey Corner pumpkins to the confectionery pumpkins. Also, this is the first time I'm actually hearing the sound here, because it looks like there's some piano lessons in that area. I think it's now time to head over to Frontierland, because for today, besides the fall decorations, another goal of mine is to try and do 2 of the water rides that gets you wet. There is Tiana's Bayou Adventure and Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not sure how long Tiana's Bayou Adventure is. I heard it was 10 minutes, but to be fair, wait times can always change. So right now, let's go ahead and head over to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Now, you may know in Adventureland there's usually a sign. However, the sign's actually gone in Adventureland, where currently we don't know what's happening with it. Might be undergoing refurbishment. Only time will tell, though. Well, it is 45 minutes, so definitely not 10 minutes that I thought it was. Although, we already hyped ourselves up with the ride, so let's go ahead and go ride it. Also, I will admit, I haven't spent too much time in the queue, because every time I've been in Tiana's, last time it was because of the light lane that I had, all because this attraction actually shut down while I was in line. And I just got off of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. As you can see, I am not wet, so that's bad news, because this is one day where I hoped I would have gotten wet. So, pro tip, if you don't get too wet, back row is going to be your best friend for sure. But if you want to get soaked, then front row will be your best friend there. And I will say, the ride is amazing. I love the queue as it's well themed. There's also the animatronics I think are great, but also broken too, especially with Mama Odie at the end. Either way though, the ride is amazing, especially for fans of Princess and Frog. And if you want to get wet on a hot summer day like today, then definitely worth riding. Plus, it was a 31-minute wait, and it was a posted 45 minutes. So far, that was a great way to start off our day. And now it's time we head over to another ride. All right, I heard the Pirates Caribbean wait time was 20 minutes. Let's see if that's right. 22-minute wait, let's go.
Prepare to make sail. Bienvenidos a bordo. I'm still waiting for me loot. There's a lot of scary.
Tell him, Carlos, don't be chicken.
I am no chica. I will not talk. Now, you scurvy skunk. Do I hear 10? A hen for a 10.
10? I'll give you 20 for the wrong.
Pipe down, you lily-livered lover.
I gotta say, Pirates Caribbean is a classic for a reason. I love that ride. It is so immersive. The animatronics are near perfect. It is just a near perfect ride that I always love. And if it wasn't for Haunted Mansion being my favorite still, I think this would be my favorite ride at Walt Disney World. Also, in terms of Pirates Caribbean's wait time, it was 16 minutes out of the 20-minute wait time we waited, which is really great for today. Although, the one question I recently got about the new Pirates of the Caribbean bar is, where is it? And it's actually going to be nearby Pirates Caribbean ride, where you can enter in here, from what I believe, because again, there is all sorts of construction walls happening. Lastly, I want to check out Tom Sawyer's Island, Rivers of America, because they are draining Rivers of America for the new Cars construction, and it's kind of sad to see the river being drained, as this is going to be last time in a few years so that we will be seeing the river like this. But yeah, I'll be interested in seeing how things are. Although there's a ton of yellow butterflies over there. My goodness. Also, I hear some music over here. I wonder what it is. say this. I think the Main Street Pianist nearby Casey's Corner is always an underrated gem, especially if you're sitting down having lunch at Casey's Corner or just walking past Main Street USA, as Grayson was absolutely amazing, especially with the Happily Ever After song. I loved it. I think it is definitely worth checking out. And before we head out park, there is some pumpkins that says, "See ya real soon." And that's going to be a wrap on our adventure here at the Magic Kingdom. Honestly, I had such a fun time, whether I was checking out the fall decorations, seeing both Tiana's Bayou Adventure and Pirates of the Caribbean, and just being here at the Magic Kingdom. But now it is over to you. Let me know in the comments down below, what was your favorite ride at the Magic Kingdom? I would love to hear it. If you want to support the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and follow for more. Till next time, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.